and gentlemen, my name is KyleAye, and I'm your coach of the Miami Donphans, and we are the only team that matters. And today is the dawn of a new era. The WBE Season 3. The 3-peat. The 3-leaf clover. The 3 Musketeers. The Triforce. The Bermuda Triangle. Whatever you want to call it. It is time. And the Miami Donphans are here, okay? Real quick, I just want to say I know the room is still messy. We're still unpacking everything, and I just love and appreciate all of you guys. My name is KyleAye. If you're new here, I do a lot of these draft leagues. I'll go into detail, basically, of what we're doing real quick. And, yeah, I like to play and do hype stuff and try to have fun. So if you're new and you do enjoy, or if that sounds like something you might like, please do consider subscribing. And, yeah, let's get into this everything, man. Real quick, I just want to give a huge shout out to my brother A-Drive, man. Thank you for putting this whole thing together. You did an awesome job, and it's just really cool how there's everything that's really been lined up. I'm adjusting the volume real quick here because it's a little loud in my ear. I'm losing my voice. I was at a big Smash tournament, and I've just been like yelling a lot, and I don't know. I'm trying to talk as good as I can, okay? But yeah, shout out to Dan for putting everything together. Shout out to Game Boy Luke for doing the WBE intro that you saw on here. And then I already had the Miami Donphans intro, but now we got a WBE exclusive intro. Shout out to Glitch X City for the music as always. Awesome job. Shout out to Automatic for doing the most incredible draft league website I've ever seen. It beats any Google Doc I've ever used, and he basically put it all together for us and allowed us to do everything, kind of walked us through it. So that's awesome. Shout out to him. Shout out to my boy Aaron for making all of these draft slides for me. That was awesome. And of course, Poking Ninja for sponsoring the league. I know you guys saw it on the intro video earlier. There's just huge shout out to them. As a Pixelmon server, you should absolutely get into that and you know what I mean, just do it. Show love, show some support, and there may even be some goodies for you, okay, because there's a lot of stuff in there. But anyways, one last final thing, there is merch for all the teams. I'm on there, baby. Multiple colors. Get you a Donphan shirt. If you don't want one of my shirts, that's fine. Go get you a shirt from another coach. We're all on there. It's for the league. Just show love. This allows us to earn revenue and basically use that to help pay our all-star analyst team. We have analysts for this league, which are very, very credible people. They are, champions in different leagues. Multi-time playoff contenders. Like, these guys know what they're talking about, and Dan put this together to basically make sure that we can actually pay them. No league has ever done that. These guys do a lot of this work. They're not getting, YouTube money or anything from those videos that they make for those leagues, so we're trying to help them. Also, the WBE has a Twitter. You should definitely check that out. I got a Twitter too, if you want to, throw your boy that follow. But anyways, in this league, we play 13 games, and then, of course, playoffs. 28 coaches. Biggest league I've ever been a part of. I'm pretty sure it's the biggest league that has ever happened, like, for a full league, which is incredible. It's incredible, man. I'm losing my voice. That's not my voice cracking. I'm actually losing my voice. We get 10 Pokemon per team. Usually you get 11, but there's 28 people. You know what I mean? So we get 10 Mons. So as you can see, you get 1 tier 1, 1 tier 2, 1 tier 3, 1 tier 4, 1 tier 5, 1 Mega, and then you have 360 free points to draft in your 4 free slots. An extra tier 1 costs you 180 points. A tier 2 costs you 120 points. A tier 3 is 100 points. A tier 4 is 60 points. And a tier 5 is 40 points. And then with the Megas, if you draft a tier 1 Mega, it costs you 40 free points. If you draft a tier 2 Mega, it's 0. And if you get a tier 3 Mega, you get plus 40 free points. So those are the way some of the drafting works. It is a snake draft, which basically means you start with person 1, you go all the way down to person 28, but that person picks twice in a row. So it goes down like this, they go again, goes all the way back down to person 1, they pick twice, go all the way back down. The last thing that I wanted to say is that we do have open Z moves in this league. There's no Z captains, none of that BS, so that's good. And please, I hope you're ready, because the winner of the WBE comes home with the title belt, the championship gold. It is a real, it's the real deal. We got a title belt, man, an actual trophy. Like, this league actually counts and it matters. It's a huge way to end Gen 7, so I think that's really awesome. Also on this video, I just want to say, please do hold your comments until the end, until you have seen the whole thing, because I want you to know during this draft, I was playing chess and not checkers, okay? I pulled out all the stops, which is weird because, you know, I never pull out. So anyways, let's get into it. First round pick. I had the 18th overall pick. And I took Pelipper out of tier 2 in the first round. Now, also keep in mind, the standard draft league has 16 teams. So we picked 18. So even though this is our first pick, this is typically where a second round pick would be made. So I was looking, I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Pelipper. It allows me to get rain for free. So now I have weather control. I get 100% accurate stab hurricanes. Now, it does have a ×4 weakness to electric types, so that's one thing I'm going to have to work with. However, it gets access to U-turn, so I can switch out. It gets defog, so I can heal, remove hazards from the playing field, stealth rocks, any of those kind of stuff. It can heal itself with Roost, is what I was going to say. And it even gets knockoff. So that's pretty cool. It gets Tailwind support to help make my team faster. And basically, the reason why I thought that this would be such a powerful pick first round is, like I said, because of how many teams there are. But the fact that a lot of those tier 1s are gone, and I already have in my head the tier 1 that I want. And you saw the thumbnail, so you already know what it is. But if you weren't paying attention, I'm not spoiling it for you. You'll see it in a little bit. But basically, this allowed me to manipulate kind of how the draft worked for my benefit. It allowed me to basically control what was going on to a degree, because a lot of people assumed I'm going hard rain, and they're just, you know, they think that they know my team and they're going to back off. So basically, nobody was watching me. They were watching each other, and I was watching them watch each other, if that makes sense, during the drafting process. So welcome to the team, Pelipper. Also, question of the day down below. Have you ever even considered doubting the GOAT? That's me, baby. Let me know down below. By the way, the answer is no. Coming up for our second round pick, I'm going to tell you in just a second, we are naming Pelipper Big Gulp, baby. It's like those 7-Eleven drinks, those big gulps. Look at that boy. All right, anyways. Welcome to the team, Pelipper. Up next, I took Nidoqueen. Now, this may be a bit weird since we just took Rain. And it's another tier 2. Like I said, it's not, I already know what tier 1 I want, and I'm watching people. You know what I mean? I'm watching their teams. Obviously, through the first round, you can't really predict what people are going to do. But since I had Rain, a lot of people were kind of predicting me. So I'm going to be real. I've always wanted Nidoqueen, and fucking John, Pokemon, always takes it every time. So whenever I saw it came back, you know, you're like, second round, Nidoqueen. Look, this is the 39th pick. Okay? 39? That's basically what? Like a... That's a late pick, okay, in regular league. You know what I mean? So welcome to the team, Nidoqueen. Gives me a stealth rocker. It allows me to set and absorb toxic spikes. So I'm really happy about that. First of all, this girl is thick. Look at her. Oh, she looks good. Okay, she looking good. 90 HP, 87 in the defense stat, and 85 in special defense. So she's able to take a hit as well as dish one out, which is really cool. She has an insane move pool. That's really what I'm going to say. You think of a move, probably gets it, okay? It's wild. She's actually a phaser. By basically what that means is that I'm able to force my opponent to switch with a move Roar, basically. It gets access to Taunt, which is pretty cool, so I can basically prevent things from, setting up spam or like spam. I don't know why I said that. Hazards or spamming like Calm Mind or something like that, right? So I'm able to do that. Plus, look at her, man. She looks good. She's actual royalty, and she's Gen 1. So I had to bring her on the team, and that's what we're going to call her, royalty. So welcome to the team, Nidoqueen. Now, round 3 is where I take my tier 1. I'm taking Volcanion. This is the team that was designed from the jump, and I want to give a huge, like colossal shout out to my brother, my dear friend, my good buddy, KyleAye under the radar, because this team that I'm drafting, it is a team that was his idea. It was his idea. He had talked to me about it probably a year ago or over a year ago. It was like when I was just moving to Georgia, or I was just got to Georgia, but he never ended up doing it, and maybe wasn't going to. And then whenever this league was going to start, I was like, hey man, what are you thinking about doing? He had a cool idea planned, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I try and get the Volcanion team? And he's like, no, go for it, dude. That's sick. And I was like, all right, cool. So we're naming it Weather Radar because, shout out to him under the radar, and he about to do it in the weather, baby. So that's what we got. It has Water Absorb, which is very cool. So it's a water immunity, basically. So what that means, it has busted stats, okay? 80 HP, 110 attack, 120 defense, 130 special attack, 90 special defense, and it's 70 speed. It has a stupid-ass move pool. Stupid move pool. I love it. And it gets rain-boosted Steam Eruption. Steam Eruption, I just hit my hand on the desk. Steam Eruption is the signature move for Volcanion, and it is basically, it's like Scald, but better. So Scald is a water-type move that has a percentage of a chance to burn your opponent. And that's essentially what this move is, but it has 110 base power. It has 95% accuracy, so there's a chance to miss. Yikes. But 30% chance to burn. Sorry, guys, I'm actually dying. It gets access to defog, which is cool. So I now have another defogger. It can Will-O-Wisp, which is kind of nice. So that way I can, burn my opponent without clicking Steam Eruption. Probably I would just go for Steam Eruption, but you never know. It gets Flame Charge, so Fire Stab. This is a one-of-a-kind Pokemon. One-of-a-kind. Fire and Water type. Fire-Water type, okay? So Flame Charge, physical fire move, gives me +1 speed, and it's stab. It gives access to Flash Cannon, Earthquake, Earth Power, Solar Beam, Stone Edge, Sludge Bomb, and Wave, Liquidation. This boy is balling, okay? He really is. That's really all there is to it, man. He's out here. It's one of a kind. That's the Weather Radar, the team captain. He was in the thumbnail. Shout out to KyleAye. Let's get into the 4th pick. Let's get into the 4th pick here. Are you ready? Because this is where people get mad at me. Mega Swampert. We drafted Mega Swampert. Okay? And the reason that I took this Pokemon is, okay, yeah, so look, no guard, right? Check it out. Mega Pidgeot, okay? It has no guard. Oops, I mean Mega Swampert. You guys know what I mean. Ground immunity, okay? Just like Pelipper, ground type immunity. It helps out my Nidoqueen and my Volcanion, okay? 135 special attack, and it's 121 base speed. So, very good. No guard is an ability that gives you basically infinite accuracy. So a 100% accurate stab hurricane, okay? Plus that has like 30% chance to confuse them. So please hold your comments. Like I said, access to U-turn so we can switch. It can heal up with Roost. It also gets Tailwind support and Defog. And this boy brought in the memes, okay? Take a look at the Twitch chat from A-Drive's Twitch. whenever the draft was actually streamed, okay? Look at this. Look at these comments, man, that popped up. Pelipper is amazing trade fodder, to be honest. Not much other than that. Why would someone draft Mega Pidgeot in Rain? Why Pelipper round 1? Was Mega Pert taken? Why didn't you get Mega Pert? I think Mega Pert's a better pick. Mega Bird? Someone said I'm doing it for Hidden Power Water. I think that's really funny. Okay, that's pretty good. Then we had the other side, okay? The other people in the chat that were coming with the memes, okay? We got my buddy Envy up there, 10,000% accurate hurricanes in the rain. This boy really don't want to miss hurricane, you know what I mean? Like, it's out of control, man. They're gonna be the most accurate hurricanes ever. People are going for it. Like I said, it's because I'm playing chess. I'm thinking the long game. People are looking at right now what I have or what they see in front of them. I'm looking past it, okay? It's like when you throw a punch. You don't punch somebody, you punch through them. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing visually, okay? I'm looking at the end goal, okay? So that's what we got right now. And I want to give a huge shout out to my boy right here, Ross Rocks Twitch, okay? Because KyleAye is the GOAT, no questions. He believed in me. Never doubted. Never in a single day, ever. Never lost, never doubted me. And I want to let you know, this person right here, because I saw this comment and they believed in me, you got VIP status in my stream now. So if you come in, you're officially a VIP. You have a custom, or you have a little badge by your name. So shout out to you, man. Shout out. But anyways, Mega Pidgeot, I'll touch up more on it here in a bit, okay? Let me show you my next pick. Heliolisk, okay? Oh yeah, by the way, Mega Pidgeot, I'm nicknaming it Mega Swampert. Alright, here comes our Heliolisk. Which is actually, we're gonna name it Sobble, because shout out to Sobble, and they're both lizards, and yeah, I like Sobble, okay? Now this has Dry Skin, which is an ability that gives you a water type immunity similar to Water Absorb, except with Dry Skin, you heal HP in the rain. So that's really good with Pelipper, right? It is also 109 special attack and speed. So it's a fast electric type. Those are proven to be very good in Draft League. But this particular electric type, along with a couple others, has access to U-Turn. Now what's very good about U-Turn, excuse me, what's very good about U-Turn is that you don't have to worry about a ground type or like a Volt Absorb Pokemon switching in on your Volt Switch. You can just click U-Turn and you still switch for your initiative, which is awesome. It gets access to Surf, which is rain boosted, probably. So that's really cool. It has a pretty decent move pool. Nothing really spectacular, but it does get Stab Hyper Voice because it's an electric and normal type. It gets access to Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Grass Knots, and Signal Beam are a few moves it gets. And he's just a super dope looking lizard boy, and we're the Miami Donphans, so he's coming down to South Beach, and welcome to the team, baby. So that's why we got Heliolisk, okay? Welcome aboard, Heliolisk. Happy to have you, dude. I mean, Sobble. Up next, the Moonduck. Welcome aboard, baby. Now, Moonduck. Thick Pokemon, okay? 120 HP, 120 defense, 130 special defense, okay? Bulky. A Levitate is the ability, which is another ground immunity. So I now have 3 ground immunities, which will help protect my Nidoqueen, my Volcanion, and now my Heliolisk, which they're all weak to ground, so this is really good. It has a move called Moonlight, which it uses to recover. It's a half HP, so that's really good. Now, if the rain is up, it is a little bit less, but that's okay. She thick, you know what I mean? She'll be alright. She'll be alright. Don't worry about it. But it gets access to Psychic and Psyshock. Those are stab moves, which are really nice. Psyshock is nice because it's a special attack, but it still hits on the physical defense of the opponent, so that's really good. Access to Energy Ball, Ice Beam. What else? Shadow Ball, Moon Blast, Signal Beam, Thunder Wave, Light Screen, Reflect, so it's pretty cool. It gets this move called Lunar Dance, which is basically like Healing Wish, where basically she sacrifices herself, right? So the Pokemon sacrifices itself, and then it brings in a different Pokemon from your team, but it fully heals their HP, and this is even better than Healing Wish because it also heals up that PP, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, there we go. But anyways, Cresselia, I'm gonna say this, and I don't think anybody would correct me on this. I think this is a pretty fair and accurate statement to make. This Pokemon is annoying, and it's really not very fun to play against. But I think that if anybody's going to draft this Pokemon, you would probably want it to be me, because I'm not going to be too annoying with it, I guess, if that makes sense. I would want a more casual or like hype player. I'm far from casual, baby, but you know what I mean. Somebody who's going to be doing it for the hype plays. I would rather have them have the annoying shit instead of like a super like defensively based team. You know what I mean? My team's going to be pretty aggro, so I think that'll be really good. But anyways, looking forward, this is where the comment section comes alive, baby. We're flipping the game on them. Oh, by the way, Cresselia is named Daydream. Shout out to Daydream. Torkoal. It's going to be shiny. It has Drought, which sets the sun, like how Pelipper has Drizzle that sets the rain. We now have Dual Weather, which helps Volcanion, okay? Volcanion, Fire Water type. It had the Water type, the Rain to boost that stab. Now it has the Sun to boost the Fire stab. I think that this is amazing. It gives me a second. I have I think I have two. Yeah, I have Nidoqueen. Okay. I have a second Stealth Rocker now. I have a Rapid Spinner, which is really nice because Rapid Spin removes your hazards. So does Defog, but Defog removes your own hazards, whereas Rapid Spin only removes your opponent's, so that's really good. It gets access to Shell Smash, which is really good to set up with, and it can help me also negate opposing weather, same as like Pelipper does. But as far as my team synergy, this is going to help so many mons that I've already drafted. For example, Heliolisk, how it gets that dry skin ability, it also gets an ability called Solar Power. Now, if you don't know about Solar Power, basically what it does is it gives you a boost in the sun for your special attack. It gives you basically +1, right? Which would be the same as using Choice Specs. You do sacrifice a little HP for it, but that's okay. You lose like an 1/8 or a 1/10 of your HP. I'm pretty sure it's an 1/8 of your HP. But you lose that. That's okay. You get +1 attack, and you can still use an item, so that's really cool. So I think that's really good. It allows Heliolisk to be pretty versatile, as well as Volcanion, like I said, Dual Weather God. Mega Pidgeot still has 100% accurate Hurricanes. I want you guys to know that. Hurricane is a move that normally is pretty inaccurate. I think it's base 70 accuracy. In the rain, it's 100% accurate. In the sun, it's only like 50% accurate or something. But Mega Pidgeot has no guard, so it still has 100% accurate perfect Hurricanes. And Mega Pidgeot gets a move called Heat Wave, which it now has sun-boosted Heat Waves, which will make that move stronger, and it still has no guard, so it will not miss. There's the Mega Pidgeot play. Plus that Moonduck I just drafted, our Daydream, our Cresselia, that Moonlight move I was telling you about that heals it up by half, it actually heals it up 2/3 HP if the sun is up. And if it has leftovers, you get roughly 75% of your HP. That's 3/4 of your whole health back if you have leftovers and you click the recovery move with the sun. That's pretty remarkable. It's pretty great. Shout out to my buddy Honcho. He said, I was trying to think of a nickname for Carl, and he said, Carl looks like, he just looks like somebody's, or he was like, oh, I just gave it away. He was like, Torkoal looks like that uncle you got, like somebody, like, not me personally, but he's like, he just looks like somebody's uncle. And I was like, man, I got an uncle named Carl. And he was like, all right, man, Carl, let's do it. So we got Carl on the team, baby. That's Carl the Torkoal. The game's been flipped. We're running dual weather, sun and rain, baby. Let's get into it. The next pick, oh, wait, before I show you that, by the way, let's take a look at some character development. Here's the chat after I take Torkoal. I actually hopped in call with A-Drive and Pokeaim, who are hosting the stream, and I said, let me talk about this Torkoal, man. So basically, here's what's going on. We got people never lost. The LeVar Ball of draft leagues. He never lost, man. Weather Control. My buddy Wolf Glick. You know, he say take a Papa Toss. People are telling me to take, you know, Hail, all kinds of stuff, man. Saved the whole draft with a tier 4 pick. Like I said, I'm playing chess, man. I'm playing chess. Never lost. We got KyleAye here. I'm talking. Is that the KyleAye? We got people all over. Envy, the dual weather heat. You know, Kyle's going nuts. All kinds of stuff, man. People love it now, but in the beginning, they weren't feeling it. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm talking about, man. I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead of ahead, okay? So this is what I like a lot, man. Hopefully you guys like it too. And then somebody told me to bring Choice Scarf Torkoal, and that's pretty funny, because I might. That's 7 of our mons. We got 3 left. And I'm taking Kingdra. This is a mon everybody assumed I would take like round 4. I got it round 8 because everybody thought I was going to take it, so nobody touched it. Everybody else built their teams. I was watching people. They already had a water type. They had a dragon type. They had one of each. They had whatever. Nobody needed Kingdra. Nobody else had rain. He's just chilling there. So I was like, yeah, ain't nobody going to take him. I'll take something else. I'll take Cresselia this round. Last round. You know what I mean? Kingdra is incredible. I'm naming it Beats by Dra. You know, like Beats by Dre, but it's Kingdra. Yeah. That's how we get down, okay? But 95 in attack and special attack is pretty good. Slightly weaker than like Mew or Victini, I guess you could say. But its moveset allows it to be the perfect mixed attacker. It gets an ability called Swift Swim. Sorry, excuse me. So that's why people thought I was taking it with the rain, because Swift Swim allows you to double your speed if the rain is up. Base 85 speed will be doubled in rain, okay? It also has the sniper ability, and it has this move called Focus Energy, and there's some kind of tech where you can use it, and if you hold the scope lens and you click Focus Energy, you get 100% critical hits, and that's some shit that I like to do, okay? So we might be down for that. Pretty solid move pool. Surf, Waterfall, Outrage, Draco Meteor, Iron Head, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, Signal Beam, whatever you can think of. He's pretty decent. And, you know, welcome to the team. I'm really hyped to have Kingdra, and I'm hyped that I was able to get it in the manner that I got it. You know what I mean? And being able to wait and build around that. Now, I already know what my last pick is going to be, because I was willing to bet my life that no one was going to pick it. So I was trying to focus on my round 9 pick, and that was the only time in the entire draft, the whole draft. Look, I took Kingdra with the 207th pick. 207! Okay? And I was never sniped. Never. Not once. I wanted Scrafty, and Scrafty did get sniped. However, my backup was still there, and don't worry, because she is We got Diancie, baby. Now, Diancie is pretty cool because it has 100 base attack and special attack, and it has 150 in defense and special defense. So it's pretty versatile. Now, it's only like 50 HP, and she ain't fast, so don't worry about that. But she is a fairy, so we now have a fairy type as well as rock type. So that's pretty cool. We now have a 3rd stealth rocker, so that's really good. I feel like you need 2, at least. 3 is like comfortable, you know what I mean? Because if you only got 1 stealth rocker, then they already know, you know, everything. You're either forced to bring it, or if you bring it, it's like you have to run it this way. I got 3 rockers. Pretty cool. It has an ability called has an ability called Clear Body. I can't talk. I'm sorry. Which basically prevents stat loss. So if something comes in and tries to intimidate me, that's not gonna work. And yeah, that's basically how it works. Gets access to Heal Bell, which makes her a cleric. So Heal Bell is a move that heals any status conditions on another team member in your party. So if something gets poisoned and then I switch it out and I bring in my Diancie and I click Heal Bell, it will heal the poison off of, you know, my Mega Pidgeot or something, okay? That's kind of how that works. It gets Rock Polish, which is agility. It gives you double speed, but it's a rock type move. Same thing. So double speed, access to Calm Mind, and it gets this move called Diamond Storm, which is 100 base attack with 95% accuracy. It's a rock type move, and it has a 50% chance to give you +2 physical defense. That's pretty good. Plus, you know, it gets fairy stabbed, and yeah, she's super clutch. This is a backup pick. I think Scrafty would have fit the team better, but I think she's still an amazing pick for the team. And then last, but certainly not least, we got Kingdra in the sun. Oh, also, we're literally naming her Diamond Storm, by the way. We're naming her Diamond Storm. But by the way, Kingdra in the sun, Victreebel in the sun, Kingdra in the rain, you know what I mean. Victreebel has a similar ability to Swift Swim, but it's called Chlorophyll, which doubles your speed in the sunlight. It has base 70 speed, so not the fastest, but when you double it, that's pretty good. 105 physical attack, 100 special attack. So pretty good. Like mixed attacker, it's really frail though, so we're gonna have to be pretty offensive. It's another grounded poison type, which allows me it's grass poison, but it is on the ground. It does not levitate or fly, is what I'm trying to say. So it absorbs toxic spikes, which is pretty cool. So now I have 2 mons that can do that, as well as 3 mons that are off the ground, and multiple hazard removal. So that's really good. I fucking hate toxic spikes. I hate them. I hate them. So I'm trying to do all I can do, because it's time, boys. We paid to get in here. There's an actual title belt. It's time to try. I always said, man, I'm having fun. I'm doing what I can until, you know, there's a trophy or some prize money. Well, that time is now. But I'm still having fun, man. Don't worry. Of course I'm still having fun. I'm still bringing the heat and the memes, but I am trying to win. Moves it gets, knockoff, really nice. Knock off an opposing item. Sleep powder and stun spore, that's pretty good. It gets sludge bomb and poison jab, so physical and special. Poison moves, it gets access to tickle, lower attack and defense by 1. That's pretty cool. Seed bomb, leaf storm, bug bite, pretty cool move that it gets. It gets swords dance for +2 attack, and it gets a move called growth. Now, what's cool about growth is it gives you +1 special attack and physical attack when you use it. However, if the sun is up, you get +2. 2 attack, 2 special attack, and you have double speed. That's literally click and quiver dance twice with this. It's pretty good. So that rounds out the team. It's dual weather. Basically, I was able to structure the draft where we're able to get steals, man. Steals. So, you know, it may have been questionable to take Pelipper round 1. However, doing that allowed me to structure everything for me personally. I think Mega Pidgeot was huge because everybody assumed I was taking Mega Swampert. So I was able to build around Mega Pidgeot and was able to get that basically. So I think that's huge. Heliolisk is amazing in both weathers. I think the team is just, I think it's pretty good. I think that the only thing is like I don't have a steel type, which kind of sucks. But like we only have 10 mons, and this is the 263rd pick of the entire draft, and I didn't even go last. You know what I mean? There were still 10 people after me, so I forget which way it ended. So there was either 10 or like 17 or something, depending on which way it ended. But like, yeah, man, that's the team. Those are the Donphans. Let me know now. Leave comments. Let me know who your favorite member is. Let me know what you think. And this is the kind of energy I got, man. I just like to have fun, honestly. Like I'm just out here. I'm out here. You know what I mean? I get really excited about stuff. If you did enjoy the video, please do click the like button and subscribe. Subscribe to all the coaches, actually. You know what I mean? Check them out. They're super dope. I'm honored to be in the league, and I'm ready to have some fun. Okay? And we're bringing home the title belt. We're bringing it home. I'm telling you, it's coming home. That's how we're doing it. But that's all I got, Donphans. Roll out.